Do you want a faster, smoother way of growing your business or just running your business in general? It might be time to really understand what a business development manager is. I just had a session with a potential new lead who is probably going to be becoming a new client this week. And it was actually really funny. And I thought I would share a little bit from what we were discussing because I actually knew this person beforehand. So it wasn't like I didn't know them. So the session was a bit friendly and a bit silly and a bit fun. And one of the things we were talking about is how before I created the growth manager, I was a business development manager. And the person was like, so what does that mean? Like, what's a business development manager? Are you a salesperson? And they're not wrong. A business development manager goes in and covers all the different opportunities within the business. So they close deals, they help create refinement of offering and processes, and ultimately just help expand your reach in all the different ways that that might possibly mean. It might mean in marketing, it might mean in sales, it might mean in, product development or offering development, any different ways that there could be opportunities. Business development managers kind of go in and kind of dissect things and go, oh, this could be a thing. And the reason why I think, to the core of me, business development managers and growth experts are really good for businesses is that it helps business owners stop doing everything ourselves. Because the concept that, oh, I'll just do it myself, it's cheaper or easier, is actually so toxic. And it's so wrong because not everyone can be an expert in everything, which means, yes, you might be able to fumble your way through it, but you aren't going to be able to actually do the thing properly like someone who spent their life becoming an expert in. And what happens is when you're trying to do everything yourself, you end up wearing so many hats and you're so stressed trying to do it all. You never have enough time because you're trying to figure out the things. You don't know how to do them, so you procrastinate in doing them. And it just is a horrible chaos if you're trying to do everything. So having a business development manager or a growth expert really helps you reduce that kind of sense of chaos and feeling like you have to do it all yourself, or that you should. Another thing that I really, really like is business development managers can bring structure, systems, and experience that a business dramatically needs. So typically when a business development manager is brought in is when a business is kind of reached its capacity and needs help going that next step. They're really good at that because, again, they're experts in seeing the opportunities and how you can perfect things. They're also a really great outside of the circle person to come in and see and just, see those options that other people might miss. They also, like, the biggest thing I want to talk about is, and the biggest thing I spoke about with this potential lead, a new client, is for some reason there's this expectation or understanding that a business development manager is just a salesperson. If you're hiring someone under the name of a business development manager and all they have is sales experience, they're not going to be a good business development manager at all. It is so much more than sales. It is going in and really making sure that they are helping you align your goals and your vision into action and plans in the business. That's why I always say is that, like, BDMs are people who review and see opportunities. That's all they do. They see opportunities and they help you in actually grabbing those opportunities and implementing them. And it's one of those things that you never really know when you need a business development manager until you're stuck, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're so exhausted, and again, things just aren't taking it to that next level. And it's usually you need one is when you're really frustrated and you're starting to fall out of love with your business. So what I thought would be really good for anyone else who's kind of in line with that feeling right now as that potential new client is I actually had her go check out a blog that we wrote a while ago. And it's all just about gaining more understanding of what a BDM is and helping her decide whether or not she needs one. Because I'm never going to tell someone you 100% need this. It's more of, as a mentor, this is what it is. This is how it aligns with what you're saying you're having issues with. But check this out to see if you think you're ready for one or need one. Because honestly, in my opinion, every business needs one, but that's not realistic for everyone. So check out the article I've included. And if you have any more questions about it, feel free to ask me because, again, I'm a huge believer in having a BDM. And I think there's some real benefits that can come from it when you're ready. So feel free to reach out, ask us questions. And I hope this breakdown of what a BDM actually is was helpful for you.